Now, from the home of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, Cleveland, Ohio, EA Sports proud to welcome you to Huntington Bank Field, the home of the Browns. It's been a wild opening weekend to this point. Who knows what is in store tonight? As off we go for the Sunday night opener. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10. We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
And I think this is something we're going to see a lot here tonight. The ability to use this run game to really set the tone coming out here for this offense.
On 1st down, they go right back to Hall. And he lowers the shoulder. A gain of about 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Let's go. Here's Young.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. But sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Ready, go! From the gun, it's Young. Oh, the first throw of the season is intercepted. Picked off by Jeremy Chin. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike. They've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward. Nice job by the defense. They had that one well read from the beginning, Mike. Someone's responsible for the running back, but the key here was the defender responsible for the quarterback. Stays with him, keeps him to a short game.
Here's a 2nd and 9. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And that is incomplete. He was trying to get that to Najee Harris. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. Okay, ready? They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
On play action, Young. That's taken in, Keon Coleman. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
That is such a critical area on the field, Mike, between the hash marks and the numbers. Everyone wants to control the middle of the field. Every offense is targeting it. So what does the defense do? They really pack it. So for a quarterback to be able to put this ball out on the perimeter, it just really stresses these defenses, especially in their coverages.
On the give, it's Hall. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down, it'll go down as a loss of 2.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
They'll go play action with Young. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Off the play fake. Here's Young. The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
This brought in out past the 20. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Now a first carry for the Alabama product, Najee Harris. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Another run here with Harris. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. This is intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Huff. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. And the defense comes up with the first points of this one. It is a pick 6 to make it a 6-0 lead.
And, Mike, we talked all week which offense was going to be able to strike first and play with the lead. Well, the defense, they had other plans. They're able to put the first points on the board by capitalizing with that pick 6.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This taken at the 5. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Set to go now on 1st and 10. on play action. Here's Hurts. Oh, he puts another ball up for grabs, and this one's also intercepted. That's the linebacker, Quay Walker.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
A give. Here's Hall. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Another run here with Hall. And once again, they try the same runner. They get the same result. Back-to-back carries of no gain. Now it's 3rd down.
Clearly the plan on offense was to establish the run a little bit on this drive, Mike, but the defense is having none of it. 1st and 2nd down stop, no gain. Now it brings up a 3rd and long. We'll see if they try some.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Brian Branch. And the Chargers are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground, and it's Harris. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. They'll give it to Harris again. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. So 1 quarter in the books on our first Sunday night telecast of the year. It's the Browns with the advantage. And we're back to Cleveland in a minute. Third and 6. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And for the 3rd time in this 1st half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. Breece Hall. The speed on display. He's in. Breece Hall. Touchdown, Browns. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run play is to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the end zone. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
This drive begins with a run by Harris. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. On the handoff, it's Harris. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Hurts now. He's got his man. Complete to Wilson.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
He's able to get away from one man, but those reinforcements, they got there quick. Take him down behind the line. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. He got it to Mingo. It's complete. And he will score. Jonathan Mingo. Touchdown Chargers. They find the end zone through the air. Greg, that is one of the most popular plays because it works so often.
You're right, Mike. We see it all the time. It's a 4 vertical concept. But the key is you've got to stretch the defense and put pressure on the secondary. That's exactly what they were able to do here. They take advantage, and they go deep for 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. A give up the middle with Hall. Room up the sideline at the 45. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 35-yard line. A big-time run there by Hall. 35 yards. Man in motion is Brown. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
On the handoff, here comes Hall. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. Now Young. He gets that to his big target fast. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
From the 1-yard line, 1st down and goal.
Ready, check.
They'll run. It's Hall. Trying to find a crease in there. It's a big pile of bodies, but he is going to come up short.
Leads to second and goal.
One more time, they give it to Hall. And this time, he's in. Reese Hall. Touchdown, Cleveland. What a start to the year. His second touchdown in this opening half. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17. Here's 1st and 10. On the give, it's Harris. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake, Hurts. A wide open receiver downfield. This one is caught. And out of bounds, but in business. They're going to have it 1st and goal inside the 5. That is a big play for LA. It gained 78 yards. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. They'll move the pocket here with Hurts. To the back of the end zone. He's got it. Jonathan Mingo. Touchdown, LA. His 2nd touchdown of this first half. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
The kick is good. Makes the score Browns 21, Chargers 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They will run it over center with Hall. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire first half. And I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to that guy.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll go again with Hall. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Greg and I back with more on this opening week after this. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Go. Now, faking the give. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, Young. And that is incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out, go up for an offensive rebound, and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
And no chance to turn upfield. He's forced out of bounds after a very short return. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Play action. Here's Hurts. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
They really showed off their connection on that pitch and catch, Mike, and just really good ball placement and really good separation downfield. And when those two things align, it's just really challenging for a defender to stay with them and take that play away.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Here goes Hurts on the design run. And that one's going to be shut down quickly. A minimal gain.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
That's pulled in. Najee Harris. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
63. On 3rd down, here's Hurts. That one, take it in. Najee Harris. Touchdown, Los Angeles. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Now the try here for the point after. He's got it. And the Chargers will even the score. It's now 21-all. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. Took that one outside, waiting for that cutback lane, but it never developed. No gain on the carry. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. Keon Coleman, the intended receiver. 3rd third down coming up.
Let's go now.
This time they stay on the ground. So we've reached halftime here on our initial Sunday night telecast of the season as we get you to Orlando. Say hello to my old pal, Jonathan Coachman, with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. A run with Harris. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Jaden Hicks on the tackle. Second down and 8. On play action, Hurts. The second down throw is incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
On third down, it's Hurts, and that is incomplete.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points, but after that third down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
Here we go. Check out.
Young to throw on first and 10. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And this is taken in by the defense. And so much for a nice gain through the passing game. Not finishing the play, fumbling the football, and the offense has turned it over, Greg.
Mike, give credit to the defender here for not quitting on this play. They just give up a chunk play in the passing game. He stays after it, and instead of just making a simple tackle, he attacks the ball, knocks it loose, and creates a big takeaway for this defense.
And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down, under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. He's got it at the 7. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on third down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
And he will take it in himself. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown Chargers. The dual threat of the quarterback. When you have one that can run, why not use him, especially down here, Greg, and they punch it in for the touchdown.
There's nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than down here near the goal line when he can call his own number. And in this case, that's exactly what he does, and he's able to take it in himself.
No problem there on the extra point, and the Chargers go up by 7, 28-21. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10. We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They dropped him in the backfield.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
A second down throw for Young. And the coverage right there. This ball knocked away. It's incomplete.
If you want to be a top-notch NFL DB, of course, yes, the athleticism is a given. But it's really, you have to be instinctive. The instincts are what allow you to maximize those physical skills. And you saw them on full display right here, leading in the big-time breakup.
From the gun here on third down, it's Young. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs. We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
Throwing on second down, Young. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. And he is going to score. A pick 6. For the touchdown. Well, the quarterback trying to find somebody open there, but that time, instead of finding his running back, it goes back the other way for a defensive score.
Mike, I think this is just one of those cases where the quarterback's just a little too casual with the throw. He kind of goes to his running back late on the check down. He never sees the defender until he's chasing him on his way for the touchdown.
Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he goes nowhere. Buried back at the 15-yard line. On play action, Young. This one is caught by Hollywood Brown. And he's taken down up past the 35.
They call this the alley. So it's the area between the hash marks and the numbers. And depending on what defense they're in, there is a lot of space to be had down those seams. So if this defense doesn't make a couple of adjustments, I wouldn't expect this offense to target any other place on this field.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. So, a pair of first downs moves him out to the 47-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. They'll go play action with Young. That is downfield into the hands of Keon Coleman. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
And this offense is now really on the move, Mike, and it's the passing game that's leading the way. They've been able to march their way downfield thanks to this aerial attack, so don't expect them to go to the ground game anytime soon. If I'm this play caller, I'm continuing.
That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked by the rookie out of Penn State. And the Chargers are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
These second-half red zone opportunities are critical, Mike. I mean, you're not going to score every single time you get down here, but it feels like at this point in the game, this might be my last chance to get this deep. You've got to make the most of those limited opportunities. At least come away with 3. You're hoping for 6, but in this case, you come away with 0.
And that's going to be good for a Chargers first down as he gets this up to the 40-yard line. Now it's Harris. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short. They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. He keeps it himself.
Yeah, that's a nice job. He's out of the pocket. He knows he doesn't need all that much for a first down. He's able to tuck it, get out of bounds, and keep this drive alive.
On first down, it's Harris. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
On play action, here's Hurts. He'll get rid of it and complete it. A gain there of 20. It's good for a Charger first down.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly 1 play to get our answer.
Good defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. And that's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
This one is hauled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes. Ricky Pearsall. Touchdown, L.A. Point after try forthcoming. The kick is good. And the Chargers will extend this third quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Off the play fake. Here's Young. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan. And then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man. And it's exactly what they did.
Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Malik Mustafa. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. And Sunday Night Football continues after this. Off the bootleg, it's Hurts. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
73!
Hurts will work here from the pistol. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while, it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
Third down. Here's Hurts out of the gun. Got his man at the 6. And he gets marked out of bounds, but inside the 5-yard line. Ball sitting on the 3. It is first down and goal. They'll run with Harris. He'll try to push forward, but only a yard down to the 2. He's got it at the 3. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. Third and goal for Hurts. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
And he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on downs.
There might not be a better player in the NFL converting with his legs on fourth down than Jalen Hurts. So give credit to this defense. That is a tall task stopping him. They were able to rally to the ball, tackle him short of the first down, and come up with a huge fourth down stop.
That's over the middle, complete to Brown. And he's going to give him some breathing room past the 15-yard line. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag.
Come on, set.
Young to throw on first down. Looking middle, he's got to complete to Coleman. And an important gain there as they move out past the 20-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you?
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get to.
And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
Hurts working in the pistol. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Edgerrin Cooper. And the Browns are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
On 1st and 10, here's Young.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Sack! 19 Lions!
From the gun, it's Young. He'll take a deep shot for downs. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
And that is incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
Oh, look at this. Oh, but this is going to backfire on them. It is intercepted. Picked off by Christian Gonzalez.
Oh, and they brought the heat trying to block the punt, but without the open target he was relying on, the punter turned quarterback has nowhere to go with the ball. That pressure helped create a sense of panic and led to a throw right towards that defender.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll move the pocket here with Hurts. Now he'll run.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. He pulls it in around the 5. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Great.
They'll try to run for it with Harris. They can still pick up a 1st down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
Oh, Silver, ready?
Now Hurts going to run this one himself. And he's trying to get to the marker. It's going to depend on the spot, but the first indication that he does not get there. In fact, he did not. It is a stop and a turnover on downs. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look.
Let's go. Check go.
It's 1st down, and it's Hall. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Ready.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And that pressure too great. He's going to be sacked in the end zone. And that is a safety. So instead of playing safe, the defense brings the heat, bring the quarterback down, and they'll walk off the field with 2 points.
In this situation, Mike, as an offense, you have to be prepared for the blitz. You know the defense smells blood. They want to come get you in the end zone and get 2 points. And that's exactly what they were able to do.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. On play action, Hurts. He got it to Mingo. It's complete. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. Off the play fake, Hurts. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Mingo, the man in motion. A 2nd down throw for Hurt. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And that is incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And it's going to bring up 4th down. And the Chargers will punt, getting set to kick it away. And we won't see a return here. This is going to be marked down inside the 15. The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. And that's well read by the defense. Knocked backwards. He's back at his own 9-yard line.
Number 1 rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
This one complete to his tight end, Fant. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. So it's a win for the visiting Chargers. They move.